It's the end of the year and the results are final. Let me tell you what teams can make the college football playoffs and what teams can win the national championship. So sadly, with the playoff teams, there is nothing crazy, as all the teams still in the playoff hunt all do reach the metric. We did have teams like Alabama and Ohio State were on the outside looking in for most of the season, but by the end of the season, they did hit the mark of top 35 offensive points per game and top 65 offensive points per game. Now, here are all the teams that can win the national championship. It is top 15 in offensive points per game and top 30 in defensive points per game. Now, the teams below me here, they can't make the playoffs, but I did want to put them on here to shout them out because they're the only other two teams that made this metric. So as of today, and it is final, your champion will be one of these four teams: Georgia, Oregon, Michigan, or Florida State. So let's look at quick examples and how this can all relate and how we will see it play out at the end of the year. On here, I put the national championship teams and the playoff teams together. So in this scenario, let's say Alabama wins, Texas wins, and Washington wins. And then let's also say Florida State loses. So then your playoffs would be Michigan, Alabama, Texas, and Washington. If that would happen, Michigan will win the national championship game. And period. That's it. No if, ands, or but. Statistics tell the story. And these statistics haven't been wrong since the start of the college football playoffs. Now let's do one more example. Let's say all the favorites win, minus Florida State. So then the playoffs should be Georgia, Oregon, Michigan, and Texas. Now, out of those four teams, Texas won't win the national championship game. Now, let's say I have the first round matchup up against Oregon. They can still win that and go to the national championship game. They just won't win the national championship game. If you have any more questions about the index, put it in the comments and I will answer it down below.